Showtime. Well, hello, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from the Guided Gem, and today we're going to talk about Virgos. So let's wait for a few people to join, and then we'll get started. So I am pulling the energy for tonight. So we already have an energy, and it's quite interesting. So the energy is tiny triumphs. Okay. So tiny triumphs. So listen to this. And I thought, how interesting. And I know that there's a lot of planetary shifts, and we're not going to go through them all now because I'm hoping to do a video to kind of go through the most important ones. But we do have so on this card right here, we have a big mouse dressed as a circus trainer is holding a small eagle. The situation is inverted. The predator is small and the prey is big. Honeybee, hello. Hope you're doing well. Good to be here with you. Thank you so much for joining me. It's nice to have you here, Honeybee. Forgive my hair. My blow dryer went on the blinks today, so I have no blow dryer. And of course, I wanted to get all ready, but didn't work. So I apologize for my hair. Okay, so let's do this. So it's funny how we have, the predator is small and the prey is big. This card urges us to believe. You always look good. Thank you, Honeybee. I appreciate that. It urges us to believe in ourselves. Nina, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. So don't ever think you're too small or too outmatched in a situation. Inner size is what matters. Think back to a time when you felt good about an achievement. Don't give up now. With patience and hard work, you will triumph in the end. Okay, so that is the whole energy for tonight. So hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Virgos. I don't know if you guys have Virgos in your chart, if you're dealing with a Virgo, but I'm sure that I'm going to reveal a lot of information. And guys, just remember, I'm just a messenger. Okay. All right. The overall energy is this, and it is quite interesting. So it's to think about the small triumphs and not to worry about, the big things. The things are too big and we can't handle them. Just do, small steps, one thing at a time. So that's really, really good. Okay, so I think I just want to wait just a few more minutes in case anyone is joining us, and then we'll begin. So today it's all about Virgos. So as long as you have Virgo anywhere in your sun, moon, or rising sign, there might be messages for you in here. You might resonate with some of them, or you might be dealing with a Virgo. You might have Virgos in your family. I do. I have my son who's a Virgo. So this was quite an interesting exercise that I was preparing for you guys, and I don't know if he's going to join. We'll see if he joins. Thank you so much, Nina. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Truly grateful. Okay, so guys, let's get started, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Virgos. And you know what? There's a lot to talk about. So I'm going to get started with, of course, Virgo is an earth element. So that's quite interesting. I mean, I think that is what makes them very grounded. And I think if you've known any Virgos, they are quite grounded people. Their quality is that they're a mutable sign, and their ruler is Mercury. Okay, so Mercury is a planet of thought. So the nervous system, communications, and literature. Mercurial individuals are hard to predict. Their minds move so quickly that others have a hard time keeping up. Okay, so knowing this and keeping this in mind can help you understand a Virgo. And the reason why I do this is to understand, people and how we can build relationships and how we can find what we're compatible with and why, and understanding, right? So this will be a lot of fun. And the other thing I'm going to mention here is how I do the compatibilities. And I look at all of the different aspects. So I look at what values in a relationship is important. So the ones that I found that were important is intimacy is important. I look at trust. I believe that without trust in a relationship, it's hard to build. And I look at the IQ or communication levels. There has to be some sort of things that we can talk about, right? I mean, if our intellectual levels are completely at different Aries, it's hard to have a fun conversation with. Okay. I look at the emotional aspect. I mean, if you're too emotional and the person you're dealing with is unemotional, how do you guys, connect on an emotional level? It's kind of hard, right? And the other thing is, I look at the values. I mean, what values do you share together? So if a person is family oriented and the other person is just career oriented, I mean, unless you guys can come to an agreement or to a mutual understanding where you guys will meet in the middle, it's kind of hard to build on, those values that you care about so much. Okay. Another aspect I looked at is the shared interest. I mean, I feel like we have to have some sort of shared interest to be in a relationship with partners, whether it's a partner or a family relationship, whatever type of relationship. It is also important to have shared interest, right? And so with all of those, I combine them and we come up with a total at the end. And this is where we have a lot of fun, where you can kind of guess to see what's the compatibility with all of the signs. And then when I go through each sign, I will see how, if you are currently in a relationship, is your current relationship with that particular sign, if you are currently in that relationship, how healthy is your relationship? Or if you're single, if you meet that sign in the near future, if that is something worth exploring or not. Okay, so let's see. Nina, check out the gem read I sent you. When you have time, very encouraging. I definitely will. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Honeybee. I really appreciate that. All right. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. So, just a little peek of what's coming up, guys. I just want to give you a heads up since you're here. I don't know if you guys are at all familiar with hypnosis, but I am a hypnotherapist as well. And I thought that I was going to do some sessions, and I was going to do it on on a different platform. Of course, I'm not going to do this on YouTube, but it's something I'm going to offer in the very near future. I just need to figure out my schedule and plan a few things, but that is something that can be done on a group session where it's done personally, but it's done in a group environment, and it's very, very healing. I always felt that was so intriguing. I always felt that was so intriguing. Very, very nice. So hypnotherapy, the points that I'm going to touch on, we're not going to go into, past life regression. So we're going to keep it very light and very simple, but it's going to be extremely healing, and it's going to help a lot of people into a lot of different parts of their life. So that's coming up. So just heads up. Okay. Because today is the last sign that we have for the compatibility. So I'm thinking, oh my goodness, what am I going to do next? So I think for next week, we're going to start doing maybe some readings for the single people. So I don't know if you're all single out here, but it's going to be readings for the single people. Maybe we're going to do some chats or something. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I'm thinking of that. Okay. So that's coming up as well. All right, so let's go ahead. So we are going to talk about this Virgo sign, okay? So some of their strengths, just high level, they're loyal, they are very intelligent, they are adventurous, they're problem solvers, they're very resourceful, and believe it or not, guys, they are very sensitive, okay? So just because they don't talk, it doesn't mean that they don't have feelings. They're just very, very sensitive. Tiger's Eyes, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. I hope you're all doing well, by the way. So I constantly think about this little group that comes and supports me all the time. And I'm always sending some energy healing. I hope that you guys are feeling better or doing better or, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm always thinking of you. Okay. All right. So some of their weaknesses. So the Virgos, they tend to be quite shy, which I feel it's a weakness because it kind of blocks them or it gives them that sort of insecurity, and it doesn't allow them to explore or to be their best selves, right? I do feel better, and thank you. You're welcome, Honeybee. Oh, Virgo sensitive for sure. Yeah. Yes, they are. Thank you. I am too, though. Are you a Virgo, Nina? Like what sign are you, Nina? Let me know what sign you are. Okay. Here are some of the likes that, oh, Gemini. Oh, we did the compatibility for Gemini. Really interesting reading. So Gemini was quite fun as well. Okay. So let's talk about the Virgo, what they like. I kept this very short because they're a very interesting side. They have a lot of things that they like, but I'm going to keep it simple. They love nature, okay? And they love animals. I don't think that there's a Virgo that dislikes animals or nature. I could be wrong, but I feel that this is the essential part, the core foundation, the earth sign of Virgo, especially. Tiger's eyes, I'm a Virgo rising. Okay, got it. Perfect. So I believe Geminis are just all of the signs into one. Interesting, Nina. Well, you know what? If you check out the Gemini compatibility, let me know what you think. That was quite fun, quite interesting. So Nina is a gem, but Virgos tend to fall in love with her. Oh, interesting. That's why you're here. Well, let's see if that's compatible or not. Okay, so we're going to do that soon. Okay, so here's some of I will check it out. Thank you. Okay, here are some of the dislikes for Virgo. So they do not like when people are just rude. Okay, they hate rudeness and they hate asking for help. Okay, so that is a problem. Oh, okay. Ooh. All about the tea with me and my path. Ooh. I'd love to know. Okay. So that's true, Tiger's eyes. Yes, it is true. So they hate to ask for help. So they get all frustrated and so on and so on. We'll go deeper into it. Okay. So on a high level, again, basically the Virgos, they have a love for family, career, so career and money. Those are all important for the Virgos. And I believe that it's quite healthy and it's quite balanced. Okay. So, and I think it has to do with all of their logical minds. I would not be surprised if my energy was in a Virgo read. I'm interested. Okay. So that is quite interesting. So they have a love for family, career, and money, and it's all of their important aspects for Virgo. They are also known to be perfectionists, and they have an eye for detail, which can be a strength or it can be a weakness. And I am going to go deeper into it later on. Same as their obsessiveness and self-criticism. Okay, it can be a weakness or a strength. Okay, and again, we're going to talk a little bit more about it. Okay. Eye for detail, very true. See, so far so good. Okay, and guys, it's all about having fun. So we're just gonna have fun here. All right. So I think we are going to begin with Virgos and Aries. Hello, welcome. So if you're in the room, please say hello. This is very interactive, so please join us. Okay, guys. What do you think the compatibility is with a Virgo and Aries? How compatible are they? And remember, we look at all of those different aspects. Y'all, my cans have to be the front and centered. Okay. Y'all, my cans have to be. Oh my goodness, that is so interesting. That is so interesting, Tiger's eyes. Very interesting. Okay. So, what is the compatibility? Give me some. I feel it wouldn't be so high. I find them both to be leader types and a voice of their own. Okay, quite interesting. Very interesting. I love that. All right. Well, I do have some stuff that I researched here. So everything can be found online, guys. This is not me creating all this. This is going with my intuition and what, spirit kind of guides me towards what to add here. So this is my version. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not so sure, maybe 38%. Honeybee says 38%. Tiger's Eye says 45%. Aries, they're fire signs. So with a Virgo, which is an earth sign, mutable. I was thinking the same with Nina. Okay, so the compatibility here is at a 42%. Tiger's Eye, she's on a roll. She gets a trophy again. Okay, so Tiger's Eyes, yes, we have a 42%. So here's where Aries and Virgo become weak. Wow, is that good? Woo? Is that good or bad? I don't know. Okay. I think Aries is too strong for the Virgo. Interesting comment. And we'll get back to that, Tiger's Eyes, because there's something we're going to talk about and it might trigger you there, but very interesting. So, alrighty, Tiger's Eyes, here you go. Okay. So when it comes to intimacy, we only have a 10%. Okay. And I thought that was quite interesting. We're also very weak when it comes to emotions. Now, of course, fire signs have a hard time with emotions. They don't like the drama. And when it comes to intimacy, I feel that both signs may be a little bit insecure when it comes to that point. Okay. 10%. Yeah. Right. So they scored at 42%. So I'm going to see now if you are currently in a relationship with an Aries, my beautiful Virgos, how healthy is that relationship? And I'm using the Kipper deck today. You know what, guys? You know that I always wait for Spirit to give me guidance, and they told me to go here. So I'm using the Kipper deck, and I'm not going to use the Elements of Life Tarot. Okay? So if I'm getting guided to use them later, I will. But for now, we're using the Kipper deck. All right, let's see. All right, Spirit, what is it? If they're currently in a relationship with Aries, how healthy is that relationship? Let's see. Whoa. Ooh. So I have sudden wealth and I have pathways. So the pathway and sudden wealth. So sudden wealth, you have to understand this card number 11, and sometimes 11 represents a strength, or sometimes it represents the justice card in tarot. Okay. So this means either you're going to have a windfall of money, and this is going to say, once you do receive this, this is your key to choose your path. Okay. However, when I get this for a relationship between Aries and Virgo, you can't focus all of your relationship towards money. There has to be a balance in a relationship, or else then it just becomes a business partner. It becomes a relationship of convenience. And this is what I'm getting here. So if you're currently in a relationship with an Aries, I think because there's no emotions, there's no intimacy, there's a huge trust. We have trust at 70%, and we have shared interest at 70%. Show me the money. See? Show me the money. Okay. So that relationship is obviously not set in love. It is set on convenience. So if you're okay with that and you're happy that way, then I am not the one that's going to judge you, and we all have free will. So I think there's no issue as long as you're okay with that. Okay. So there you go. Maybe too focused on money, find their value more there. Very possibly. Okay. And it all makes sense. Once we get through all of the traits of a Virgo, it kind of makes sense. Okay. So let's see if you're single, Virgo, and you meet an Aries in the near future. Spirit is saying 2. So it could be in 2 weeks, 2 months time frame, 2 days. Then here's what it is. So it feels like you're going to meet this person in a community setting. And I feel that this is a person that you may already know. Now, if you have been thinking of this person and you're trying to make logical sense on why you should ask this person out, then I think you should go ahead and do so. Okay. Well, there you have it, Virgos. Even though you're at 42%, and again, this is not set in stone. This does not say that you will not find a way to be together, or this does not even say that you cannot change those numbers. And remember, we're not just one sign. Depending what other aspects you have in your charts can maybe be stronger than, your Virgo sun sign. Okay. So if you do meet an Aries in the near future, someone from your community, then maybe possibly that can work for you. Okay. All right. Now let's go into Taurus. What is the compatibility between a Taurus and a Virgo? Taurus being an earth sign as well. So what is that compatibility? Gotta admit, never met a Virgo who couldn't make the bag. Oh, really, Nina? Sounds like you met a lot of Virgos. And you said you're Gemini. Quite interesting. You're going to have to leave me a comment if you check out the Gemini compatibility. Honeybee says 40% for Taurus. in Virgo. Tiger's Eyes says 83%. Wow, that's quite a huge difference. Nina, go ahead. Give it a try. What do you think? And whoever else is in the room, please participate. We'd love to have you. You can win a trophy, you know? All right, let's go. Earth and Earth. Yep. Nina, I would say it is in the 60s. Okay, quite interesting. All right, so the answer I have is it is at 73%. Tiger's Eyes, I'm telling you, Tiger's Eyes is on a roll. She is definitely on a roll. Guys, I apologize. My hair is wet. My blow dryer broke, so I'm stuck with this, and I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So here I am looking like this. I apologize. So Tiger's Eyes, you're at 83%, and I have 73%. So we have, oh my goodness, we have very, very strong when it comes into their IQ communication, very, very strong in the intimacy or the bedroom, like I like to call it. And we have 85 when it comes there. The only weakness I see, which is, you know, you can flip a coin. So when it comes to values, I have 50%. So if you guys are on the same page, then obviously that number shoots up. If you guys are completely on separate pages, then your values are out of line. Okay. But nothing says that it can't work because I have 73%. That's pretty good, I think, in a relationship. Okay. So let's take a quick look. If you are currently in a relationship with a Taurus, how healthy is that relationship? Spirit. Well, that's quite interesting. So okay. So Spirit is showing me an image of a man, and obviously he's treating the love of his life as a privileged person. Okay. Here it says privileged lady, but I feel that if you are currently in a relationship with a Taurus, and I'm seeing male, then that relationship is the Virgo making the Taurus, female or not, a very, very privileged person. So, wow. Stay, don't move. Okay, so that's amazing. They would fight over who ate more. I have twin Taurus sons. They have a bottomless pit of my stomach. Nina, that is so funny. So, Virgo, if you meet a Taurus in the near future, should you entertain that? Oh. So, see, I don't understand why Spirit made me use these cards, but we have unexpected income. I feel that the Virgo, being in his mind, is constantly trying to analyze, to focus. Well, how am I going to be in a relationship? How am I going to settle? How am I going to settle like into a relationship if I don't have enough money, if I don't have anything to offer? This is all to do with their logical mind. So I kind of feel that if you can let go of the logic of it and just get to know the person, then the Taurus could be actually a really, really good match for you. But don't be focusing too much on what, you know, the logical part of this relationship. Just make it, you know, simple. Get to know them. See if you even have compatibilities. See if you have the same, you know, shared values. See if you guys can, you know, have the same shared interests, because that was a 55% too. So if those two areas, values and shared interests, can really, you know, be higher than those scores I have, then give it a try. Don't focus on what you can offer. Okay. So that is quite interesting. Very interesting. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's find out a little bit more about these Virgos. So Virgos are essentially very responsible. They're very logical and somewhat modest. I agree with that. But when they get in their head, they can become very difficult to be around. Okay, I don't know if you guys know any Virgos, but let me tell you, they can be very difficult. They don't ask for help. They don't share their feelings. And all these traits can be very difficult for a partner to understand and offer their support and compassion. Okay. Yep. I think that is the hardest part for another person when they're around, especially a Virgo that they love, because they always want to help, support, you know, offer them, you know, whatever compassion. And it's hard if they're in their head. It's so hard. Okay. The other thing is the Virgo won't let them near them and that is a problem. So like I said, they become very distant. They stay quiet. They're in their head. They don't want to be bothered, and that's okay. So in other words, the good news is that if you're dealing with a Virgo and they are having a moment, those kind of moments, give them space to collect their thoughts, their emotions, and they'll come around. I promise. And especially if they have, if they love you, right? Gotta take a pickaxe to their mentality, earth energy, rock hard, stubbornness, huh? Yes, one of my close friends is a Virgo, and I would say that's true. What you just stated, honeybee. They're just very great people, but when they get in their head, no one understands them. Like no one. Okay. And it's funny because I hope they're not listening, but his fiance, like she'll sometimes call me like, oh, he's one in one of those moods. I'm like, okay, just let him be. He'll be fine. And like, why? And she gets really frustrated. So she's got to stop doing that. So just accept it and he'll come around because he dearly loves her. So it'll be fine. Okay. So now the best part about Virgo traits, in my opinion, is they have a logical approach to life. Okay. They are very practical, and this makes them very reliable. They are not swayed by their emotions and prefer a rational look in any situation before making decisions. Okay. So I think that's a very, very good trait. Virgos are processes of solutions. Virgos are processes of solutions. Okay. Got it. Yes. All right. So, guys, let's go into Gemini. Oh, God. Are you ready? Nina, are you ready? So, Gemini, let's take a look at Gemini. What is the compatibility, in your opinion, between a Virgo and a Gemini? I can tell you all about it because I have a daughter who's a Gemini and I have a son who's a Virgo and I have another daughter who's a Capricorn. So, interesting. Okay. What do you guys think? Give it a shot. For 62 to 64%. Okay, for Nina. Who's going to win the trophy? Who's going to win the trophy? That's a word, Virgo, that we know that are more like Virgos. Tiger's Eye says 74%. Honeybee says 55%. Honeybee. Okay. So if no one else is participating, then the Gemini and Virgos are compatible at, I feel they can keep a Gemini grounded with the right balance, and a Gemini can lift them up and fuel creativity. Ooh, I like that, Nina. Very interesting. Okay, so the Gemini and Virgo compatibility is at a 40%. Honeybee, she wins the trophy. That's 15%, 40%. Yeah, Honeybee, that's yours. Congratulations. Woo-hoo. Okay, so let's see. Oh my goodness, guys, can I tell you? Here's the issue. And once you see this, it is so easy to understand, okay? When it comes to trust between a Virgo and a Gemini, it is at 1%. There's no trust. Like, doesn't exist. You guys are always walking on eggshells. You guys are always looking over your shoulder, never knowing the next move. Like, you can't live like that. It's so stressful. Oh my God. Okay. The other issue is when it comes to intimacy, my beautiful Virgos with a Gemini, we have 5%. It's not really happening in the bedroom. Okay. And this is not the Gemini's fault. Virgo. My ex was a Virgo. I can confirm this. Okay. Okay, Honeybee, I'm just a messenger. Do not shoot the messenger here, okay? All right, so let's see. If you are currently in a relationship with a Gemini, how healthy is that relationship? I found healing within that trait of myself. Unfortunately, he did not. And let me tell that I rocked his world. Wow. I love that. Good for you, Nina. Okay. So if you are currently, Virgos, if you are currently in a relationship with a Gemini, how healthy is that relationship? I love all these smiley faces. Spirit. Oh, well, there you go. See? That's the issue. Well, okay. Now, we have a Gemini in the room. So confirm this for me, please. So we have expectations and we have privileged lady. So I think we have a Gemini who is privileged. And then we have a Virgo who expects the world. And their perfectionism, is always expecting something, even though they are so privileged and they have everything going for them, right? So again, it becomes like a trust issue. It becomes like, nothing's happening in the bedroom. It becomes like an issue. It's like, oh my goodness, right? I find they make for better friends, or rather work relationships. Yes, because they are quite intelligent. They're very logical. They're very grounded. I agree, Nina. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. So, Virgos, if you are about to encounter a Gemini, let's see what you should do. I felt nothing was good enough for him. Yeah, he always found his fault. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So let's see. If you are going to meet a Gemini, should you entertain it? Oh, I see. So remember we saw the privileged lady? Now, if they have a great fortune or vice versa, guys, the roles can be reversed. Whoever has the great fortune, some people do settle for this, and I don't understand it personally, but some people do. And if that is your thing, that is your thing. So if you meet a Gemini and the attraction is based on the fortune, then you might want to entertain it. Or if you're looking for something more meaningful or more emotional, then it's really up to you. Oh, I don't know. Cookie. Gemini can be like that. They have two sides. Okay. That's Virgo men, for my opinion. I'm not met a Virgo woman. However, you have not met a Virgo woman. I have. Yeah. Very different from men, I think. They are very different from men. Completely different, in my opinion. Again, these are just my opinion, guys, right? And either my research or whatever I look up. So, yeah, now you see it. Okay. So that is for Virgo. Let's go a little bit deeper. So we have... Yeah. So they're not swayed by their emotions and prefer a rational look in any situation before making a decision. So that is actually a really good trait and is very helpful in business and personal life situation. Okay. They are grounded and level-headed. So that is a really good trait about Virgos. I think this is why they become really good friends, because everyone can rely on their opinion or their logical mind and how they think of things. I think Geminis have the most air energy, being that they rule communication and the lungs. If that's not in balance, it can turn into a gossiper. But when in balance, you get someone very wise and diverse. Very interesting. Wow, Nina, this is very powerful. Thank you for sharing this. I really appreciate you. Honestly, this is amazing. I think Geminis have the most air energy, being that they rule the communications and the lungs. If that's not in balance, it can turn into a gossiper. But when in balance, you get someone very wise and diverse. I see that, Nina. It's really amazing. Thank you for sharing that. And you know what? That is so true. But there's a lot of aspects when it comes to personalities too, right? So you got to look at, their childhood, like what they're holding on to, what they can't let go of, or like there's a lot of like things going on when it comes to personalities. I mean, I do compatibilities just to kind of give you like high level, things to consider, but this is not set in stone by no means, right? Our worst traits for each sign can also be our best, and vice versa. Yes, it can be. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow, this is great. Thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate that. Okay. Oh, and let's not forget, if you need a helping hand, Virgos are usually kind-hearted and patient. Agreed? So again, you can count on them. Patience, it was something I had to question over and over again. And I think it depends what it is. So Virgos are very specific about, things that they want to invest in, things that they want to spend time on. It's got to come from them, which I understand, right? Always excited for the next project. Yes, I have this. Yes, we'll talk about it. Okay, let's see the compatibility between a Cancer and a Virgo. Guys, Cancer is a water sign. This is the first water sign. Let's do this. What do you guys think? A Cancer and a Virgo. What do you think the compatibility is? Interesting. Earth and water. Oh, geez. I'm guessing 32%. Okay, 32%. Tiger's Eyes says 79. All right. All right, let's go. Honeybee says 60. Oh, did Nina change to 87? Business, though, 87. We're talking about relationships. So which one is your answer? 32 or 87? Or do you want to change it all together? Okay, so here's what I have. Love 32. Love 32. Okay. So we have a Cancer and a Virgo. I have it set at 77%. Who wins? Tiger's Eyes. Okay, 77%. That means we have 95% in the bedroom. It gets hot and steamy in there. A Virgo and a Cancer. Can you imagine? Wow. Okay. What? Tigers. I'm telling you, she's going to win a lot of trophies by the end of this night. It gets hot and steamy in the bedroom. Trust. Guys, I'm all about trust. You got to earn your trust and whatever. When it comes to a Cancer and a Virgo, we have 99%. Trust is all in. Okay. We have 90% of shared interest. The only thing that brought the score down is the values. We have 50% in the values. So now, is it the Cancer or is it the Virgo? Virgo is quite family oriented, but so is Cancer. But Cancer can also be like very career oriented. The Virgo is very smart, intelligent, but they can balance out the two. Whereas the Cancer, I don't know, it's really weird. So either they're on the same page or they're not. So 50% is like the flip of that coin. Okay. Bonnie and Clyde vibes. Interesting. That is interesting. Bonnie and Clyde. Really? Cancer and Virgo. Bonnie and Clyde. I wonder what they were. Ooh, can someone search it up like real quick? I can search it up real quick. No, it's okay. I'm not going to do it. I'll check it out after. So let's see. If you are currently in a relationship with a Cancer and a Virgo, how healthy is that relationship? Spirit. Oh. So we have courtship. So the funny thing is, I have message of concern as well. Okay. So if you're currently in a relationship with a Cancer, I feel that this message is coming to me to say that this relationship, you have to be careful. Now, I don't know if it's the Cancer who's taking this relationship lightly, because I feel like a Virgo is going to, a Virgo is very decisive when it comes to relationships. So they know what they want, and unless they meet or check all of the boxes, they're not going to be in a relationship with you. Okay. So I feel that the reason that there's the courtship here, I feel that if there is, something happening in your life, whether it is you personally or, the family situation, I feel that this is something that you need to maybe allow the Virgo to be in their head and to give them space. And this is something that you need to take your time and like be very patient with. So if you have the patience for that, then they will come back into balance, and things can begin again, because I have this courtship cards here. So I think that this is just a moment in time that you guys are going through, and I think it's going to work. Nina, thank you for doing this. So Bonnie was a Libra, and oh, really? And Clyde was an Aries, Libra and Aries. So we have air and fire. Yeah, okay, fine. Awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. Okay. So there you go, Virgo and Cancer. So stick in there, invest into your relationship, be patient. It's going to work out. Okay. Fire and air. Oh my, deadly. Where did you come from, Nina? You are so funny. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so Virgos, if you are single and you meet a Cancer in the very near future, I'm seeing 4, 7, so either 4 weeks, 7 weeks, or Spirit is saying 4 months. Okay, should you entertain this Cancer? Let's see. Oh, okay. So I feel that you're going to meet this person at a distance, probably when you're on vacation, or maybe you're traveling for work. And I feel that this is where you're going to meet your person. Now, if this is someone that you really want to invest your time in, then you're going to have to figure out how this is all going to work out. Now, I feel like it could be something that you're going to Spirit saying fall madly in love, and that's where you're gonna have to work out the details. Like, how is this going to be on the long run? Because you know what, I feel the Virgos are quite needy and don't like to be alone. So being at a distance might cause a problem. So knowing this ahead of time, you really have to start logically thinking and like analyzing, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? And maybe you guys are going to be able to do this and work things out. So it is really up to you. You all have free will. I'm from the same place as you, as we're all interconnected. Yes, we are. Thank you. Yes, we are. I have found Aries to be docile until they are at their limit. Then I'm running. It's funny because Aries and I are very opposite people. But it's funny, Aries male, but not Aries female. Aries female, I kind of actually really appreciate and think they're very grounded people. Of course, building friendships. When it comes to male in relationship, not the same thing for me. Okay. Always fun to be around. No filtered, very honest soul. I love that. I love it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. So let's go into Cancer before we get into all about the Virgo women. And that is quite interesting. Guys, I'm just revealing secrets tonight. I'm telling you, there's a lot that's coming out here. Okay. Let's go into Leo, guys. Aw, love you, Nina. Look at all those hearts. Okay. Leo and Virgo, another fire sign, and Virgo, that earth sign. What do you guys think? So what do you guys think? Take a guess. My hair is awful. I'm so sorry, guys. Maybe if I tie it. What is the compatibility between a Virgo and a Leo? Okay. I don't know if it's slow, but I don't see any messages coming in. Okay. I can tell you. So I have a Leo is at 35%, guys. 35%. So thank you, honeybee. I love it. So 35%. I'm looking at the emotional level is 0. Oh, honeybee, you would have won the trophy. 30%. You want the trophy. Honeybee, it's yours. I give it to you. It's all yours. Congratulations. So 35%. Emotion is 0. Leos and emotions, not very easy to get to. Virgos, listen, this is difficult. 1% when it comes to emotions. Okay. Hey, not too bad. I wasn't too far off. No, you were very good. Quite on point. Oh, there's so much love going on in the room. I love Leos. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. All right. You love Leos. All right. The other part with the Leo and Virgo that does not work is intimacy. We have 5%. It's cold in the bedroom. Geez, 5%, right? And I have like, geez, values 35%. This is like 35%. I don't know. If you guys think that that can make a relationship work, then good on you. But this is a tough one. 35% is quite tough. Let's see how your current relationship with a Leo is. Spicy little thing. Nina. Let's see. Leo currently in a relationship. Virgo currently in a relationship with Leo. How healthy is that relationship? Well, I think do not shoot the messenger, please. I think there's a lot of people involved in this relationship. I think there's more than one person involved in this relationship. I have loved every Leo I've ever met in some way, shape, or form. Is that interesting? That is so interesting. Wow. Okay. So I feel if you are currently in a relationship with a Leo, my beautiful Virgos, I'm sorry to say, but I don't think you're alone. Now, I feel that for some of you, Spirit is saying that there is some issues with the authorities. So if that is resonating for you, then pay attention, okay? Listen to your intuition and don't ignore those red flags. And if there's something that you need to do to protect yourself, then I urge you to do it fast, okay? All right. Now, if you meet a Virgo, should I do that? Should I see if you should entertain a Virgo? Let's entertain it. So if you meet a Leo in the near future, should you entertain it? We have the coffin. The answer is don't start it because it's not going anywhere. Spirits in the house. All right, let's talk about these women Virgos, okay? So they tend to be very shy and insecure when it comes to relationships. They will always shy away, always, okay? Unless they are swept off their feet, but the partner needs to make the first move, okay? You will never have, okay, let me continue and you'll understand what I mean. If she is confident enough, however, she can approach someone because of her rational mind and she'll, logically say, oh, we're a good match, we're same age, we're this, we're that, whatever it is. But these encounters tend to fail because she has not emotionally connected with her person. Okay. So this is why they're very shy, they're very insecure, and they should not make the first move because their move is all rational. Instead, when they're swept off their feet, that's when it can actually work. Okay. They are very reliable and value their home. They can cook, clean, fix everything unless you stop her. But this can also make a partner feel incompetent or even stupid, right? And therefore, I think that Virgo women need to be careful not to cross that line, okay? Because can you imagine a partner feeling like, diminished or minimized because they were like a Virgo's trying to do all the things and trying to be perfect and trying to be whatever. And in the meantime, is becoming very critical of their partner. That is not healthy for a relationship. Okay. And this is their perfectionism that causes like this misunderstanding at the very least. So it's not because they're mean. It's not because they're trying to, kind of minimize their partners because they're trying to be perfect. They're trying to fix everything. They want to do everything, right? So something to be cautious about. Now, if you are the Virgo woman, think about this, be aware of this trait of yours, that if this resonates for you, then, try and like take it down a notch, right? Don't try to fix everything. Allow your man to be a man or whatever, right? Now, when it comes to her sexuality though, this can be a little bit complicated. She needs to take her time to blend into her comfort zone, okay? And needs to make that decision. So whenever she will open up and allow something, it's because she's made that decision to do so. And this is just her logical mind talking inside her head, okay? There's a lot of chatter in their minds. Or if there's an emotional connection, then it is safe for her and she can have some fun, okay? So it's a little bit complicated, but as long as you understand all of this, there has to be an emotional connection, number one. And number two, it is her to allow herself to open up. There's nothing you can do. I mean, if you try to force it on her, then it becomes another whole story. Okay. So that was quite interesting, I thought, and something that we could have talked about. Okay. So, all right, let's go to, oh my goodness, guys, what about a Virgo and a Virgo? What do you think the compatibility is? Come on. I want to hear your comments. A Virgo and a Virgo. Can you imagine? Oh my God. What if they're both in their heads at the same time? What do you guys think? Give me some numbers. A Virgo and a Virgo. I don't think I've ever met a Virgo and a Virgo. Come on, guys. Where's your courage? Let's guess. Honeybee says 68%. I have to step out for a minute. I'll be back. Thank you, Tiger's Eyes. Okay. So Nina, it's up to you. What do you think? Nina says 91%, a Virgo and a Virgo. That's quite interesting. Well, the trophy goes to Honeybee. Okay, so I have 65%. Virgos got to be the only ones to handle themselves. Quite the opposite, actually. Interesting. I read this and I was like, oh my goodness, really? Okay. But look at that. The compatibility is 65%. They're very intellectually compatible at 99%. They are very compatible when it comes to values and compatible when it comes to shared interest. It's actually not happening in the bedroom. Man, at 30%, it's like they have other things to do. They don't have time for that. Like they would be like criticizing each other, like, finding the faults within each other. There's nothing, it's not very hot and steamy in the bedroom. I'm just poking. It seems like Cancer is the best match so far. So far it is. Yay, Honeybee got the trophy. All right. So Virgo, yeah, that was quite interesting. Let's see if you are currently in a relationship with a Virgo. Spirit. Someone has to be the boss. Who's going to be the boss? Which Virgo? Because you know what? They're always right? So it feels like someone is always in charge, and it kind of makes the other person, well, that stinks. I think so too, Honeybee. No, let's see. Spirit, is there any more messages for Virgo being currently in a relationship with a Virgo? So we have the privileged, we have the official person, and now we have the privileged person. So as long as you guys take each other's role, one is privileged and the other one is the official authority, the person who wears the pants in the house, then you guys should be okay. All right? But you have to be okay with that. Logically, you have to be okay with that because it's not happening in the bedroom. 30% maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. I don't know, right? Guys, I'm not judging. I'm just trying to make this fun. It is important. I agree with you, Honeybee. I think it is really important to have that intimacy. It's got to be like, or else what's going to happen? They're going to wander, right? So yes, it's very important. So Virgo, if you meet a Virgo in the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, you're really going to analyze this too, like every box that there is. Are they this enough? Are they that enough? Do they check this box? Do they check that box? And I feel like you're going to overanalyze this. So I don't know. I'll leave you decide that, because unless you've checked every single box, like it's not something that you're going to entertain. Wow, quite interesting. Very interesting sign for sure. Yes, the wanderlust. I love that intimacy doesn't discriminate. For one who finds it in the physical, another could just as much in the mental. Look at that, Nina. Wow. Very nice. Love it. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. So, are we ready for Libra? Who said Libra? Oh no, we're talking about Bonnie and Clyde. So Libra. Interesting. So how do you think the Bonnie and Clyde made it to that point where they were on the same page, ready to risk it all and to, wow. What do you guys think their compatibility was? Give me some numbers here. I love Libra too. My fellow air sign. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Libra, I've got my soul sister who's now at a distance from me, but she is definitely my soul sister. So we've been friends for well over 40 years and just amazing friendship. We're just soul sisters, honest to God. Yeah. So Libra's always down for anything. So I'm going to say 74. Okay. So anybody else? Come on, honeybee. Let's see. What is the compatibility between a Libra? And welcome to the room. If you want to participate, you are welcome to participate. Honeybee says 82%. Oh, yes, honeybee. I seek best of both worlds. Yes, I do too. I do too. Okay. So Libra and Virgo is 30%, guys. 30%. 30%. Where are they strong in? Nowhere, really. Shared interest. Robbing banks. That's what they had in common. And I said 82. Nina said 74. Wow, what I know, right? So let's see. They are weak. See, they never talked about their emotions. Their emotions is at 1%. Intimacy is 1%. So they were always busy, trying to find the next project, the next. That's quite interesting. So they had shared common interests, and literally their IQ was at the same level, 60%. So not very intelligent. Sorry, I do think Libras and Virgos are quite intelligent, but when it comes together, their levels are only compatible at 60%. So I don't know what they found interesting in this thing. Wow, that's quite interesting. Look, 25% when it comes to trust. How do you trust? Like 25%, there's no trust there. Values, 30%. Wow. Very interesting. My pal is a Libra, and I'm the only one who can mentally keep up with her roller coaster emotions and thoughts. That may stress a Virgo out. Yes, that would stress a Virgo out. Quite interesting. So that was quite interesting. So if you are currently in a relationship with a Libra, my beautiful Virgos, how healthy is that relationship? I have an issue here. So I'm feeling that for some Virgos here, that Libra connection is, the concern is that you guys obviously don't trust each other. Okay. Obviously there's no intimacy going on. And I think it's because Virgos, you guys are not connected emotionally. And I feel that Libras, you guys are quite independent as well. So if there's an issue, you guys really need to talk it out before you guys need to step outside of this relationship. I'm going to call it. I'm going to say it. I know there's a lot of people stepping out and it doesn't make anyone any happier. And everybody's like hurting everybody else. And it's this roller coaster stuff going on. Okay. So man up, or like stand up, or like be honest with your emotions. I know it's hard for you guys, like zero, like you guys are at 1%, but man, you know what? This is an issue. So you guys really have to figure this one out. Okay. I'm not even going to do if you're single and if you're going to meet a Libra. I'm going to leave that to you guys. You guys have free will, but I don't highly recommend it. Okay, I'm going to do it. Fine. I'm going to do it. Spirit saying doing it. I'm going to do it. So, ooh, again, we have the sudden wealth. So somebody's after like the dollar signs here. And we have, the main female. So I feel that quite interesting. So I feel that someone is going to logically, so you see how Bunny and Clyde were going after the money. So I feel that this is what is their main interest. So as long as they're both like hungry for power and money, then this is the type of relationship you'll go into. Okay, if you meet a Melania, hello, welcome, thank you for joining. They are too weak. That depends on their experiences. Insecure. Yeah, that is true too. Thank you so much for being here. So Libras, I mean, look, you guys can be absolutely, power hungry, and a Virgo is very intelligent, very logical, very analytical, very balanced. So I feel that this is what interests you in a Virgo. And a Virgo, I mean, a Libra can be very beautiful, very exciting, very like, exotic even. So that would like, wow, like they're interested in me kind of thing. So the only common thing that I see you guys having is the power and the money. So it's really up to you. I'm going to leave that up to you. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for being here, Melania. Thank you for participating. I appreciate it. Okay. So let's do Scorpio, guys. Come on. What is the compatibility between a Virgo and a Scorpio? Scorpio is a water sign. Come on, guys. What do you think the compatibility is here? What do you guys think? And after this, we'll continue with the Virgo women. And we're going to ask you if you can trust a Virgo woman. Come on, guys. Just guess numbers. It doesn't really matter. We're just having some fun here. So Scorpio and Virgo, what is the compatibility? All right. Kelly, 62, welcome. Hello. Thank you for joining. Hello, 62%. Quite interesting. Honeybee, 76%. Okay. Come on, Nina, you can do this. You kind of know Libras quite well. I mean, Scorpio. Oh, do you know Scorpios at all? You're a Gemini. Scorpios and Gemini. All right. Okay, well, the compatibility between a Scorpio and a Virgo is at a, oh, I know Scorpio too well. Ooh. Nina says 56%. Okay, well, Honeybee, it is on point at 76%. Hoo, congratulations. Another trophy for Honeybee. I wonder if it would be the same if Tiger's Eyes were here. Okay, so listen, Scorpio. Wow. IQ 99% compatible. We have 90% when it comes to trust. We have, so the weakness is shared interest. Of course, the Scorpio is always wandering, the lover of the zodiac signs, always wandering everywhere except where they're needing to be, right? So when it comes to shared interest, they're at 55% compatible. And when it comes to emotions are good, 75%. 65% in the bedroom. It can get spicier. You just need to like spice it up and, become very creative. I could talk all day about those Scorpios. Oh my Lord, my oldest son is Scorpio and his biological dad is a Scorpio. So you do know Scorpios. Yeah, it would have been right on spot. Good. How about you? Okay, good. All right. So that is quite interesting. So if you're currently in a relationship with a Scorpio, okay, how healthy is that relationship? Let's see. And Kelly, let us know what sign you are. Please. Whoops. Ooh, the Scorpios got the Virgo on their mind. Well, there's one person in that relationship that can't forget the other person. Spirit is saying, nope, there's somebody else. Of course, the Scorpio is always thinking of someone that is, making them feel good, right? So if you're in this relationship, you guys know how to bring your Scorpios back. You got to invest in this relationship, or you got to sit down and you guys got to figure this out, because there's someone else on the mind here. Oh my goodness. I am a Taurus, but some Virgo placements. Okay, thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Okay, there are wild ones of all. They're the wildest ones of all. Scorpios? Yes, interesting. But Scorpios are going through a shift with these planetary changes right now. So I feel that a lot of Scorpios are going to be settling down. So it's quite interesting. And I'm happy to see that, because I know a few Scorpios too. And it's nice that they're finally going to settle down, because I think no one wants to be alone if they're honest, right? And they can start chasing, but until a certain point when they start feeling like, oof, I'm tired, right? Like, I don't want to be alone for the rest of my life. And so now they're starting to settle down. So that's quite interesting. Okay. So if you are Virgo and you meet a Scorpio in the next 3 to 6 months, 3 to 6 months, Spirit. Okay. Okay. So if you meet a Scorpio, I feel like there's going to be an expectation. I feel that this is Virgo. Virgo has very high expectations of the person that they want to be with. So if a Scorpio is not invested in this relationship, and the only way for you guys to know this, Virgo, is to take your time to get to know them. Now, 3 to 6 months could be the meet and greet kind of timeline where you get to know the Scorpio to see if this is something that is very, it's going to check out all of your boxes. And I feel like you need to be kind of like standing your ground. And this official person kind of says to me that you really need to stand your ground and keep your boundaries, right? So I'm really feeling that a Scorpio can like sway you, and they can like mesmerize you, and they can like make you like drop those boundaries in a flash. Okay. So just kind of be careful, be warned, and make your own decision. Okay. Okay, so yes, I feel that too. The shift has been very powerful. Oh my goodness, it has been very powerful, honeybee. And you know what? There's a lot of changes with this planet. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to talk about it now because that's a whole subject on its own. But yeah, like I'm feeling it too, like a lot. Okay, let's talk about the Virgo women. Can they be trusted? Wow, that was a question that I thought I knew about the Virgo women, if they can be trusted or not. And then when I started doing my research, I thought, oh, that's interesting. So now I understand them better. Quite interesting. So what do you guys think? Can you trust a Virgo woman? Well, here's what I came up with, right? So the Virgo women can be trusted 100%. And I thought, really? However, do not trust them if they're offering you silence. If she's not speaking to you, then look out. They are not only distant, but they can become dangerously vindictive. Okay? So because their natural set values are family, loyalty, intellect, like, and because they have shyness, then they will never approach someone unless like it is so strategically planned. A Virgo woman has no reason to step out. But if kind of she feels betrayed, or she feels that you've hurt her in some way and she shuts down, ooh, guys, be careful. They can become very vindictive. So just be warned, right? Yes, I feel that too. Yeah, the shift has been very powerful. So many changes, but a great lesson to cover and some points. Yes. Yes, they are very honest. Very good, Kelly. They are very honest, but don't hurt a Virgo woman. They are just good people, and they just try to do their best. Okay. Actually, very perfectionist. But so on a positive note, okay, Because of her morals, her loyalty, she is not one to run off with someone else if she loves her partner, okay? So make sure that you keep her happy. That's it. That is the secret. Just keep her happy. You have nothing to ever worry about with a Virgo woman because she's loyal, she is honest, and she'll never step out. What more do you want, right? Okay, now, let's go into what kind of gift don't get on a Virgo's bad side. In other words, do not get on a Virgo's bad side. No, that's a good point, Kelly. Thank you. Okay, so what kind of gift do you get a Virgo woman? That was quite interesting too. So don't forget special events and do not buy her meaningless gifts. Make sure it is practical and something she can use. And a little secret revealed here, okay? They love personal messages, like a love letter or a poem. So if you are talented, then you have it made, okay? Write up a nice poem about her. She'll love it. Just a little secret. So then we'll go to the men, Virgo. All right. Okay, so let's talk about the compatibilities between a Sagittarius and a Virgo. Guys, give me some numbers. Sagittarius and Virgo. What is the compatibility between a Sagittarius and a Virgo? Give me some numbers. We only have like 4 more signs to go. Let's go. Numbers, numbers, numbers. Compatibility, Sagittarius and Virgo. Kelly says 62%. And I'm going to see if you are currently in a relationship with a Virgo and a Sagittarius. How healthy is that relationship? Okay, come on. Honeybee 79. Nina's getting cold feet. Sagittarius says, guys, going once, going twice, going 3 times. I have 32%. No one gets the trophy this time. 32%, guys. A Sagittarius and a Virgo. We have 0 trust. We have 1% in trust. We have 10% when it comes to emotional. Ouch. Yes. We have 30% in the bedroom. It's cold in there. We have 35% with shared interest. Total of 32%. I was having a tickle fight with my kids. I missed it. Oh, that's okay, Nina. A tickling fight. That's cool. That sounds like fun. Say hi to the kids. All right. So that was quite interesting. 32%. And you know what? So I pulled out a card to see if you're currently in a relationship with a Sagittarius. There's someone else on their mind. And I think it's a Sagittarius. I'm sorry. Because I don't think it's the Virgo. I think it's the Sagittarius. They're a fire sign, right? Look, I'm not putting my hand in fire. You guys have to figure it out. Don't trust me. Trust your intuition. But if you feel it, if there's red flags, do not ignore them. Okay? All right. Yeah, I'm so tired of this. Oh, Sag. They always have some juicy topics to talk about, huh? Yes, they're fun to be around, aren't they? I love it. Yeah. They are. Tired of them out. No way. Tired them out. No way. Okay, so if you are currently single, my beautiful Virgos, and you meet a Sagittarius in the next 7 months. In 7 months, if you meet a Sagittarius, should you entertain it? To tire them out. Got it. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Well, let me tell you this, Virgos. If you get mesmerized with a Sagittarius while you are on vacation, make sure you take their number because we have a child that is going to be coming out of this encounter. So if it is a one night stand, at least take their number. someone is going to get pregnant 7 months from now. You know, they're so rowdy. Oh, really? Oh, no. Okay, yeah, right? So get their number. Make sure 7 months from today. Guys, you've been warned. Okay, so, and if you don't want to have a child, be careful. Okay, so now let's talk about this Virgo men, okay? So Virgo men are always on a mission, right? They're always looking for the next new idea, something to fix, whatever's on their mind, whatever hobby they have, they're always on a mission, trying to find out everything about it. Like they need to research, they need to hunt for things, they need to like, oh my goodness, tiger's eyes, welcome back, okay? So that is a Virgo man essentially. Then something to fix, then that is all they think about until they do it and until it is complete. That is it. They don't have their mind on anything else. They're going to annoy you until it is done, until they find what they're looking for, until they do their research, and if you're not interested, man, it's going to be a lonely journey. Let me tell you. Okay. They are rather serious. They are a rather serious sign. And because they are a mutable sign, this actually gives him the common sense to always keep relationships active and busy and fresh and healthy. Like they logically think of all of these things. Oh, I think she's mad. I better be careful here because, I better get her flowers. I better get it. They're so like, they're aware of everything. So it's interesting. Or they risk losing the love of their life. And secret revealed here. Unless you are the love of their life, they're not staying. I'm sorry to be the whistleblower here, but they're not staying. Unless you are their love of their life, they are gone. They're going to maybe stick around, have some fun, and then out they go until they find the one. Okay? So, interesting about a Virgo man. Here's the other thing. So when a Virgo man falls in love, though, he will ask himself if he is in love for real all the time. Like, is this real? Am I really in love? Like, they're so insecure about their feelings because it's not logical anymore. It's emotional. And that is an issue, right? Even though he is he's quite loyal to his friends. When it comes to searching for the love of his life, he rarely lasts in a relationship until he meets, right? That's someone who can always give him the perfection he seeks. Remember, okay? So it's very hard to please a Virgo man. It is very hard for a Virgo man to meet their match. I'm so grateful that my son found his match. Okay, she's great for him, honestly. Okay. So depending on what you guys are looking for, Virgo can be either very satisfying, okay, or they can become very annoying, right? So that's a little bit about a Virgo man. Here's a little more, okay? He can be quite superficial when it comes to emotional closeness and intimacy, okay? But he is intelligent enough not to let go of the partner he is in love with. He likes his routine and needs some healthy choices in his life, whether he is aware of this or not. And it can make him demanding in a relationship. He does live dependent on traditional values. I'm telling you, I feel like traditions are very, very high on the list for Virgos, especially Virgo men. I'm not saying not the women, but especially the Virgo men. And if I can give you an example, my son is finding out every tradition possible. Like when it comes to making your own wine, making your own meat. He got his hunting license. He's going to go start hunting to feed the family or whatever it is. And he's very into traditions. He even learned how to make freaking mozzarella cheese. And I'm like, where did you get that from? You didn't get that from me. I love traditions, but I love doing stuff too, but this is beyond even my limitations. And I think wow, this is great. And the fact that his fiance is all on board with him, that makes them a great couple, in my opinion, right? Okay, so enough about these Virgo men. Let's go to, but we still have a little bit more because we're going to find out if you can trust the Virgo man. So let's go into, did we do Capricorn? No, let's do Capricorn. That's wonderful for him. Yes, it is. I'm really happy for him because you know what? They are quite the perfect match. And as a matter of fact, she's a Capricorn. So we're getting into Capricorns right now. So let's see how compatible a Virgo and a Capricorn is. And because I told you that they get quite Tiger's Eye 78%, she's back. Tiger's Eye 78%. Well, I'm not going to let the rest of you guess because you know what? We have 77% compatible. Okay. So it is quite compatible. And if they're going to listen to this later, I'm sure that they're going to be happy to hear this. And you know what? Capricorns, the best part in this relationship is the trust. Trust is at 99%. Okay. And for me, that is probably the highest value in a relationship, the trust. So 99%, it's hard to beat that. They have their IQs at 90%, so they're quite compatible there. Their values are at 80%, so they want the same things. And what else do they have? So in the bedroom, it's at 65%, so someone needs to like put a little spice in there because 65%, it could be better, right? We know it could be better. And you know what? Maybe it's the Virgo that needs to find his security or confidence and build that up a little bit. And then when it comes to shared interest, 65%. That is, that is something that they had to work on because my son is very into the outdoors and like, camping and all of these things. And she's never done that. But if you see her today, wow, she does snowboarding. She does like camping. She's like, wow, just amazing. Like she's very adaptable. So that works for them. Okay. So very compatible. So let's see if you are currently in a relationship with a Capricorn, how healthy is that relationship? Okay. Spirit. Ooh. Okay, Spirit. So we have wealthy man. So I'm getting from this card that I believe that the Virgo is feeling in this relationship that they have to always have more. They need to get more. They have this need to be the breadwinner of the family. They need to find that solution. They need to win that lottery. They need to, like, I feel that this is what's going on. Spirit, I need another card. Yeah, they need to take charge. And I feel that either you're dealing like with someone who is either very wealthy, or you're dealing with someone who is working with the law. And if that is the situation, then this message is definitely for you. But I kind of feel that it's quite interesting. I feel that you're coming into a sum of money, some of you, and I feel that someone needs to really, I'm feeling like, I don't know why I'm feeling lawyers. Spirit, I need more. So I'm getting a lot of like messages being thrown at me, and I'm trying to pick which one it's resonating with these cards. So we have a wealthy man and we have an official person. So Spirit, Virgo and Capricorn. I feel the official person. So I'm feeling that you guys are probably waiting for some legal matters to get resolved so that this can allow you to have a more privileged life or situation. And if that is the case, it might be causing a lot of strain to this relationship, and it might be causing some impatience going on. So a lot of frustrations, a lot of things like that. But just know that this is temporary and that things will change quite soon. Okay. So whatever it is that you guys are waiting on, I feel like it's coming in. Yeah. Dawn is if we're going to Saturn, Uranus, and something else in Capricorn. He can't find a job and has associate's degree. It's hard on him. See? So it has to do with the finances, the frustration, like whatever they're waiting on, like it's causing a lot of friction. Thank you for sharing that, Tiger's Eyes. So it's quite interesting. So that is what's going on. It doesn't mean you guys give up on this relationship. It's quite a healthy relationship, and it can also improve to 77% is great. And it can always go up. So the best thing you guys have, and you can't find it on the other side, or the grass is not greener on the other side, is that trust. 99%. Listen, this to me is probably the top part in any relationship. Once you have that trust, this is hard to beat, guys. Okay. Son, not Don. Oh my God. His dad named, oh, okay, Tiger's Eyes, got it. Okay, so my son is a Virgo with Saturn, Uranus, and something else in Capricorn. He can't find a job and has an associate's degree. It's hard on him. Yes, and they get very frustrated because things have to happen on their timeline, not in divine timing, on their timeline. And this is what causes them a lot of like being in their head and like stressing and worrying about everything and how are they going to do this, and like it really bothers them. But they need to understand that everything happens in divine timing. This is something I say to my son all the time. It's not on your timing, it's in divine timing. And he gets all frustrated even more, right? But just trust me. Okay, it's all going to come at the right time. And if he can find patience, he will see that things will happen even better than he can have ever planned. Okay. I hope something will open up for him soon, Tiger's Eyes. It will. It will. Definitely will, because they're quite intelligent. Yes, his anxiety is high. I told him that. Perfect. Okay. Well, I definitely wish him all the best, and I will send him some positive energies. Can I have his name, please? Just let me know his name and I'll send him some positive energies. Okay. All right. So let's go to Aquarius. Matt. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Spirit, we're going to work on Matt later. All right. Aquarius. The compatibility with Aquarius. Let's do Aquarius, guys. What do you guys think? Aquarius is an air sign. Tiger's Eyes is saying 34%. Tiger's Eyes, either you're very psychic or intuitive. You like you're very good at this game. Honeybee, 60%. Nina gave up. Guys, I'm going to tell you, it's 30%. So Tiger's Eyes. Again. Kelly says 50. Honey, Tiger's Eyes, man, that's great. His sister is Aqua. Very nice. Okay. Wow, very nice. Okay, so we have 30%. Let's see where they feel. You know what? They're averaging across the board between 25%, and there's nothing over 40%. So I don't know how this relationship survives. Tiger's Eyes can pick me out some lottery numbers. Me too. It's hit and miss with them brothers and sisters. You know what? The good news is that they're siblings and not living a relationship, because that would be dangerous. I think with siblings, there's, even though it doesn't show sometimes, there's always that little hint of respect. And I know because I have a Gemini and a Virgo. Believe me, I know. But they manage. And once you allow them to reason and reflect and let go of their past and, whatever they might be thinking or feeling, then it kind of like they can actually respect each other, which is nice. She's tried. She can't win. Only close. Don't give up, Tiger's Eyes. Do not give up. I'll say 608. What's 608? Does that mean something? Got me all curious with numbers. Okay. So if you're currently in a relationship with an Aqua, how healthy is that? Let's see what's going on there. 608. Oh, is that a large? Okay. Oh, we don't have that here. Well, here's the thing with Aquarius, right? So Aquarius people, they will, they are the most important person in the relationship. You have to know that about Aquarius, and I'm not judging anybody here. It is one of their traits. They are the most important person in the relationship. I'm going to write that down. They will court you for sure. Okay. And they're very good at this. They know exactly what to say, when to say it, and how to say it, and to make you believe everything that they say. And as long as they have the family on their side, you know what? They stole your heart. And then you're sunk. No, I'm just kidding. So guys, look, I feel that with the family room, if you're currently in a relationship with an Aquarius, I feel that the Aquarius is already looking elsewhere. I'm sorry. And I feel that the court room is talking about like there's some sort of negotiation or some sort of mediation that's going on. And I feel that it's going to be about settling your affairs. And I feel like this relationship is on its way out. I'm sorry. Look, if it doesn't resonate, then it's not your story, but this is what I'm getting. And this is what Spirit is asking me to tell you. So if you are currently in that relationship, I feel like you guys are at the final stages of, dissolving this relationship. Okay. So let us see if you are going to meet an Aquarius in the near future. So I'm getting the number 6. Could be 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. Nope, 6 weeks, 6 weeks, 6 days. So should you entertain this Aquarius, my beautiful Virgo, or run? We have a thief in the room. Aquarius. It is not the Aquarius that is going to be your person. So Virgo, listen. You can be mesmerized by an Aquarius because they're very charming, they're very smart, and they can run exactly, okay? But they cannot be trusted. And look, Aquarius, well, we have 35% in trust here, but trust is earned. So if you meet them in the next 6 weeks, Spirit is saying 6 weeks, run, okay? You heard it from me. So if you fall for them and then, shit hits the fan, you're gonna have to go through it like we all did. So it is a lesson you have to go through. That's all I'm gonna say. So before we get to Pisces, I'm gonna ask you one question. Can you trust a Virgo man? She's running. Okay. Can you trust a Virgo man? Guys, let me know what you think. And I can tell you, because I did my research. Tiger's Eye says yes. Kelly says yes. Kelly, I'm happy you're here. Thank you for joining. And anyone else? Guess, or Okay, so here it is. So this part was quite complicated for me to decipher because there was a lot of information and I had to kind of think like, okay, where does my intuition leading me here? Okay. So, but here's the bottom line, I think, anyways. Okay. When it comes to trusting a Virgo man, okay, here's the secret. He needs to trust you first. Okay. So if he cannot trust you, then he will always be in his head and look for flaws or imperfections and can emotionally detached and be emotionally detached. Okay. So if he trusts you, then you have nothing to worry about. Okay, guys, don't forget me here. Okay, so that's quite interesting. I thought it was quite interesting. So a Virgo man needs to trust you first. So you're going to have to go through a whole bunch of series of tests in order for them to trust you. But when he trusts you, then that's it. You guys are bonded like for life, whether it's in friendship, relationship, whatever that is, as long as there's trust and he trusts you. Wow, it's great. Okay. And the final thing is, what kind of gift do you buy a Virgo man? What kind of gift do you buy a Virgo man? It's not surprising. So they're not very keen on surprises. but they really hold on to traditions. Remember that. So like birthdays, anniversaries. And the other thing is that practical, yes, absolutely practical. They like to be recognized for their successes. A shotgun. That is quite interesting. Honeybee, why do you say a shotgun? Fishing. Okay. Yes, they are very, yes, absolutely. Shotgun, fishing gear, like anything to do with sports. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So, but they really like to be recognized for their successes. So this is something that really like, this is how they feel emotionally, okay? Being rewarded kind of thing, okay? So they like nice things that have a purpose. So for example, and believe it or not, even if they don't agree with you, trust me, if you were to get them like a really nice pen so that they can write things, even though they think that they're not writers, believe it or not, they will appreciate that pen, okay? For some reason, that's a great gift. And maybe like something like a Mont Blanc, something that has nice value too. Like they would appreciate that. Or like a nice watch. And especially if it's something that is maybe transparent where you see all the mechanics and the different things, because their mind like gets like really fascinated about that. So maybe they'll spend time like figuring out how the watch works. Okay. Or maybe a laptop is always a great gift for a Virgo man. But don't buy him clothes, guys. Do not buy them clothes. As their logical mind says, you know, they can buy it themselves. Like, why do you need to buy me clothes? I can go buy my own clothes, you know? So they're weird like that, okay? Most of my Virgo guy friends are hunters. Oh, that's interesting. My son just got his license. That's quite interesting because a lot are outdoors and hunting. Yes, my son too. That is so interesting. Funny, 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 funny. Okay, guys. My son is like that. My son too. That is so interesting. Wow. So I guess it's really a Virgo trait. Okay. What is the compatibility between a Virgo and a Pisces? Do you guys have any idea? Come on. This one's going to be a good one. Everyone guess. This one's got to be guessed. We have a water sign. I'm sure we have a lot of water signs in the room. Honeybee says 70%. Anyways, by the way, in case you guys don't know, I'm a Pisces. Tiger's Eye says 50%. Oh, guys, come on. Just participate, guys. Let us know. It's the last one. Come on. Did we lose Nina? She had to go take care of the kids? That's okay. Kelly says 80%. Nice, Kelly. All right, guys. So Pisces and Virgo. Oop. Yeah, she with the babies. Okay. So Pisces and Virgo is a smashing 86%. By far the best match. So Virgos, find yourself a Pisces. Listen, intimacy. It is hot and steamy in that room at 99%. Oh my God, right? We have 95% with emotions. They get each other quite well. Kelly gets the trophy. Congratulations. Woohoo, Kelly. Look at that. And you being she gets the trophy. Okay. So IQ 85%, shared interest 99%, values 75%. Wow, that is quite interesting. So the only like thing to worry about, I'd say, is trust. Trust is at 65%. And that is quite interesting. So I'm trying to think with the Virgos I know, why would trust be at 65%? It was a good guess. That's okay. You did good. Okay. So anyways, by far the best compatible match for a Virgo. Does it mean that everyone has to have a Pisces? No. It means that as long as the person you meet has a lot of Pisces in their chart, chances are it would be a good match, right? So let's see. If you're currently in a relationship with a Pisces, let's see how healthy that relationship is. Woo. Spirit says to shuffle again. Okay, shuffle again. Oops. Oops. Okay. Wow, interesting. So we have concern and we have wealthy man. Concern and wealthy man. And we also have main male. Okay, what I'm getting here, Pisces and Virgo, I'm feeling that there is a situation. I feel that there is a situation that is from a wealthy person or a main person, someone who's possibly the same person, but is either controlling the finances. Okay. I feel that this relationship, there's concern because remember, a Virgo needs to understand, needs to have control. They need to have it balanced and needs to feel participating. They need to feel all of these things, right? And they're very logical. So sometimes their ideas are better than maybe a Pisces or anybody else. So if they lose that power, then there is definitely a concern. Okay. And in this relationship, I'm feeling that someone is maybe controlling the finances, maybe not sharing is what I'm hearing. So if that is the situation you're in, because you guys are so compatible, I think you guys, and especially when it comes to the emotions, you guys can talk about it. You guys have compatibility at 95%. I feel like if you're dealing with a Pisces, then it is all in the way that you speak to a Pisces. Pisces are very, very adaptable, and they're very logical as well. So I'm feeling that it's especially a Pisces male who's being very controlling and very materialistically taking charge here. And it's bothering the Virgo person for whatever reason. And guys, the roles can be reversed. I'm just telling you what I'm receiving. Okay. So work it out, guys. Invest into this relationship. You guys are 86% compatible. This is something that you guys can work on and fix for real. Okay. It was good seeing you, Tiger's Eyes. Thanks for coming out. Yes, absolutely, guys. Thank you all for coming out. I really, truly appreciate you guys, honestly. Okay, so if you are single, Virgo, and you meet a Pisces in 5 weeks, 5 months, Spirit saying 5 days, 5 weeks. Okay. Ooh. Someone's going to receive a message. So, okay, you're going to receive a message, and I feel that this message is going to be quite interesting in the form of a text message, email. There is another thing that came out, and I'm trying to understand it. I don't understand it, and I feel I have poverty here. So I feel that the person that Virgo is going to message is someone that Virgo wants to help. Now, the only thing here, okay, if the Pisces or I feel like it's the Pisces that is someone that needs help. I don't want the Virgo to confuse helping out someone with love relationships and love partnerships, because you guys are so loving and giving. You guys can fix everything and you guys can decipher everything and you guys can, help everywhere and like whatever. It might make you confused with what that is. Now, if it is not that, then just understand that the person doesn't have anything to give. And now Virgos like to be even. Okay, they like to share evenly. They like to have reciprocity. Now, this person that you meet might not have anything to offer you and to bring this relationship to where you would love it to be. Remember checking out all of those boxes. So you need to ask yourself, is this something that's going to affect you in the long run? Okay. And if it's not, and if you're okay with this, and if you're financially well and able to, help out another person that might be in need, then you're all set, because you guys are very, very, very compatible. If you can let go of the ego, then this is a perfect match for you. So yes, in 5. So congratulations. All right. My beautiful gems, we did all of the zodiac signs. We did all of the compatibilities. We are done. And to close this off, I'm going to pull out another energy card. So we started with the tiny triumphs. Okay. So this was quite interesting. You see, you look at the prey and the predator is smaller than the prey. So isn't that quite interesting? And it's like, just remember, don't be stressed. Don't remember divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing. So if things are not working out, just do the things that you need to do. Be patient, be resilient, and just keep going. Okay, don't give up. The small wins are the best things that you can ask for right now. Okay, so let's see how we're going to close this evening here. And here we go. Oh, to the moon and back. Listen, Virgos. And this is for the collective, not just for Virgos. You guys, when you guys love someone, you love them to the moon and back. You are, and you know what? Spirit is saying to me that you are divinely protected and you are divinely loved by the universe, spirit, and they are here. They are protecting you. Okay. If you notice that her dress is shaped into like feathers, and to me, they're always archangel feathers. And I feel that you're protected. So I feel you're being guided spiritually. And it doesn't mean that you need to become spiritual. It means that you have like a divine team that is guiding you. You just need to pay attention a little bit more, okay? Because I feel like you're a little bit in your head and you need to kind of like really trust, okay? Don't get caught up into the small things, right? The tiny triumphs are really, really important. So that's your message collectively. I hope this helps someone, and we'll leave it at that. Guys, I can't thank you enough for participating, for being here, for sharing. It means the world to me. And you know what? The videos are always available, so you can always go check them out. I will try to put the timestamps. I know I'm not very good at putting the timestamps, so I will try and do that. And it was a really nice time. Thank you, Maria. Good to be with all of you. Blessings. Thank you guys. All right. So next week I will probably do short readings for everyone, or maybe we'll do yes and no answers, and it's going to be for the single people out there. So if you're not single, I won't have answers for you. Melania, 80%. I'm sorry, that must have come in too late. I am so sorry. But thank you for participating. I wish we would have received it sooner. Melania, what a beautiful name, Melania. Just beautiful. Thank you for participating. It was just really great having you here, guys. Thank you so much. All right, guys, so this is it. Enjoy. Always go back to it if ever you meet someone new, in case you need to have a refresher. And you know what? Also, just please check out the Elements of Life Tarot. If you're interested in tarot, they are available. There's only 100 decks being sold. They are leaving quite surprisingly quite fast. And there's 100 cards in the deck. They're my creation. So if you're into tarot, by all means, just visit my website, theguidedgem.co. Okay. Or any social media. I think the links are all on there. I'm sure you can find it. Or just email me, maria@theguidedgem.co. All right, guys. I guess I'll see you guys on Saturday. We're going to do some work on Saturday. Okay. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.